Honestly, like, holy frick, man. Holy frick. Hello, it's Jano, and today I'm gonna be talking about manga that I've purchased recently. Lately I've been seeing it a lot on my feed, on my like YouTube recommendation page, and a lot of people will be showing like manga haul or like my manga collection, and it just got me really reminiscent and like missing friggin' purchasing books, because I used to buy books all the time. I have a few manga here, and honestly it made me so jazzed. Like when I went to the bookstore the other day, and I was just like so shocked by the progress that Indigo has made, because literally Indigo, when I was like a kid, like Chapters Indigo, the manga selection was like such a small section, especially the Indigo that I usually go to. It was like a couple shelves, and like that was it. And then like as I slowly started getting older, they start to like expand the collection. Recently when I went, I was so shocked, because you know how I have like a row of shelves? It was like that, and the other side of that, which was like all manga, and I was like, bro, what? When did this happen? I don't know, it was just like made me really excited. Like it's probably not exciting for any other people, but like for me it was just like such a nice experience. Like it made me feel happy. Yeah, I'm like super excited. So I'm just gonna start by talking about the series. This is Golden Kamui. Golden Kamui is like one of my favorite series. I started reading this last year, and I wish I found out about it sooner, because it honestly is such a fun read. I can't remember the last time I've literally laughed out loud. Like I was like crying laughing at a few scenes. Character design is like interesting as well. He incorporates real events, so like historical events, like historical figures, and breathes his own life into them. Honestly, like I've learned so much about Ainu people, Japanese Russian war, and like prisons and stuff like that through this manga series. It's about a former soldier, and he goes by the title Sugimoto the Immortal, and he ends up stumbling into this hunt for gold, and he teams up with this 11-year-old Ainu girl. Kind of go on these like adventures, meet a lot of like crazy ass people. I wanted to like share this with my younger brother, but I don't think he should read it yet, because it's kind of like up, I'm not gonna lie, but it's just like I want to talk to someone about it because I love it so much. So if you like Golden Kamui, or if you want to start reading it and you want to talk about chapters, like hit me up, because I would want to talk about it, you know, let's be friends. Next series I want to talk about is Blue Period by Tsubasa Yamaguchi. This series is about a high school boy named Yutora Yaguchi who's smart and popular, and has this sort of blasé outlook on life, going with the flow of how things are supposed to be, like aka like going to university or getting a job right after, doing all that, you know, shooting the shit. That's kind of like what he's been, I guess like a lot of people have been told by society and like adults that you gotta do. So he views things like art as frivolous and a waste of time. He kind of scoffs at art, like he doesn't understand it. But one day he runs back into the art room because he forgot something, and he bumps into a painting, this huge painting that a student had done, and he felt so enamored by the painting that he couldn't stop thinking about it. And after that, you kind of follow him and his like art journey, and like see his perspective on things change, and like he realizes like he doesn't know shit. It's honestly like so freaking good. The art style is unique, like I think it's great. And also, since he's like learning about art for the first time, the author put a lot of instructional chapters in it. I feel like this is just like kind of reminds me of high school, that uncertainty and like doing art or not. It makes me feel so like nostalgic in a way, and the way that the characters are written, like the way that the art teacher's written, it just like reminds me of like my art teacher in high school, and like taking art IB and like not knowing what I was doing but like being guided by my teacher. Like shout out to Mrs. Thompson. I don't think she's watching this, but I freaking love her, still love you. But yeah, honestly it's just like such a feeling. Like I don't even know like how to explain it, but it's very comforting. I wish this came out when I was in high school, because I think it would have been so helpful for me. Also, the cover has a gloss finish where the paintbrush stroke is going, so I really like that. I feel like that's like a nice touch. Anyways, next series I want to talk about is Chainsaw Man. And Chainsaw Man, if you haven't heard, it is about this orphaned boy who's living in really poor conditions, and he has a companion chainsaw dog demon named Pochita. The main character, Denji, he goes through some shit and he ends up working in the city to exterminate demons, because he becomes this half chainsaw, half demon, half human type of person. And honestly, I think this was like really refreshing to read. I like the art style. I love when there's like more expressive, like with the line art, and the characters are very refreshing. And like I love like main characters that are kind of stupid but have the heart to make up for it, which is like a lot of shonen manga. But honestly, I don't know, I don't mind. This manga I got is Jujutsu Kaisen's the prequel. This is volume 0, and you basically get to read about Yuta and the second years when they were in first year. Definitely worth the read. I really like it. And yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't have much to say about Jujutsu or Chainsaw Man because a lot of people talk about them, so I feel like I'm just like beating a dead horse there. Yeah, I'll like link some videos talking about these series just to like give you a better sense of it. I've been watching a lot of like analysis videos and like commentary videos about shows and series and character development and all that stuff, so I'll leave the like relevant ones in the description. The last manga I picked up was D.Gray Man volume 26, and this one is by Katsura Hoshino. And honestly, like D.Gray Man, it has like such a special place in my heart. I love it so much. I've like grown up reading it, and yeah, I don't know. I love the character design. It's just like so good. So just an insight on what D.Gray Man is about. It's basically, I'm just going to read the back. The story of Alan Walker, who roams a fictional 19th century Earth in search of innocence, a mysterious substance used to fight against demons called akuma. Honestly, like, holy frick, man. Holy frick. There's so much to say about D.Gray Man. I think, like, I don't know if Hoshino is currently on hiatus, but her art and like the storytelling of D.Gray Man just like is so freaking good, and like the layers that the story has to offer and like the character design, like bro, there's like an awesome video on D.Gray Man and like why, like the Genius of D.Gray Man, that's what it's called. It's so freaking good. I was watching it last night, and like honestly, Hoshino is like such an art crush. Like I've always been like inspired by her. The world building is so great. Like I get lost in it every time, and the freaking character design, like I want to get her art book. Like I've been wanting it since like high school. This is everything I got. It doesn't look that much. Like literally people on YouTube buy like 30 plus volumes in one go, and I'm like, bro, how do you like afford that? Like that's crazy. Online retailers paying for the shipping, like I was looking at this one site, it's called The Right Stuff, and the shipping was like 90 bucks, and I was like, bro, nah, I can't do this unless you spent like 200 something dollars or something like that. And I was like, that's like so much, and it was in USD. So but yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you thought it was interesting and you want to see more of my face, then please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye! Oh, I filmed the next video.